Hi Virgos, what's up? What's up? This is your October 2018 tarot reading, your full month. Obviously, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me. I leave all of my information down below. You guys know more about this reading than I do because you guys have a title already. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So we're going to start off in the beginning of your October. Virgos in Libra season. This should be a pretty easy transition for you, I feel like. But maybe not if you have a lot of enemies. So let's see what's going on in the beginning of your October. So it's going to be surrounding, well, Nine of Wands. It's about basically you needing to go ahead and get out. I mean, you needing to not go out there. You needed to chill and kind of get yourself together. So this could be like preparation. And I'm thinking definitely in work. So maybe you feel like you're overwhelmed at work or you're working too hard. You also may be working on something that isn't good for you. So let's see. What are we working on, Virgos? Is this it? Yeah. You're working on trying to get your life back together. So you guys are literally, probably some of you guys are really just trying to take leadership of your life and like kind of have control over, you know, the actions, the things that go on in your day-to-day life. But I also feel like when you do this, you have to take on a lot of tasks, but you can't do that and really mature emotionally. You have to take some time to sit back, you know, and gain your strength back. When you have strength, you can have confidence. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to find yourself wanting to ask for help, but not asking for help because you feel like, you know, you just feel like that's not going to be something that is okay to do. You're going to feel like people are going to have ulterior motives for you. And I guess you just feel like maybe karma is coming to get you for some reason. I'm not understanding though. Like, I feel like you're just maybe beating yourself up a lot about something. But that's definitely not the route to go. We have Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, so right now you need to be focusing on working together, working with your work and working with people that are in your work or whatever work means to you. You need to be working on how can you make it smoother. Just as, you know, as Virgo season is. But for some reason, you're looking at all the old things, all the things that maybe you don't like about a person, maybe all the things that they said wrong to you and you don't appreciate. And I feel like it's kind of hindering you from moving on. But I feel like you know this and you're just waiting for the right time to kind of strike your own magic and strike how you really feel. So maybe you're just a little hurt right now, but you're getting over it for sure. And there's just a lot of emotions that are still attached to the situation. But you definitely do feel free now. But it's like you're still cold to the situation. So it's not that it doesn't affect you. It's just you're not, you know what you want to do. You know what your plan is to, you know, kind of move on from it. But I feel like in Scorpio season, that's going to be a time where it's really uncomfortable for you, especially in social settings, okay? So let's be careful and let's see what's going on. For some reason, I feel like you're just going to be a little bit more sensitive because you don't necessarily like the situation for some reason. So we have the Knave of Swords here in reverse. So this could be miscommunication. This could be people just missing messages or not seeing things clearly, not speaking clearly. It could be, you know, like people just not receiving messages clearly when they're communicating with others. Who does this involve? Who or what does this involve for Virgo? Okay, so this involves people that maybe you're friends with. They could also be people that you just socialize with, people that you have some type of emotional connection to, and maybe have fun with. You don't feel comfortable around them anymore. Maybe you feel like you've outgrown them. I mean, you do feel comfortable, I'm sorry. But I feel like for some reason you feel like it's getting boring, or maybe just whoever is this person that's doing this, if this isn't you, they are feeling more comfortable with their friends than they are with themselves. So this could be you. You could be feeling just more comfortable going out for some reason more and enjoying friends and the liveliness instead of being alone. But you know, that's not necessarily bad. But you don't want that to happen for too long. So let's see what's going in for the middle of October. I had to slap my card down. That was crazy. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving my cards up, guys. Okay, so in the middle of October, you're going to be dealing with paths, soul paths, and this may even deal with emotional people in your life. And this is like it's going to be a serious moment, I feel, for you as a Virgo emotionally. This is really going to determine a lot of things for you for some time to come. But this is also just a path, so you can't be too set in stone on what it's going to end up being. This is definitely a journey starting. So we start off with the Judgment here. So this is put up or shut up. This may be a time where you feel like a deer caught in headlights, but this is a time where you really have to look at yourself for what the situation is. And being that you are a Virgo, this could be a situation where you dread it happening. Like maybe you get into a situation with someone where you've been telling them, I told you something was wrong. I told you something was wrong. Something blew up. Something happened. And now you're like, shit, what are we going to do now? So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. What is this Judgment moment consisting of? One second. I got 3 cards that came out. So, you feel... Okay, so this moment is going to be involving something where someone's not completely telling the full truth, or something is not completely told completely. Their communication is foggy. And it's causing you to ask for help, either spiritually, from someone, from something, financially. It's like you are asking for help now at this point. But this is something you need to do for your soul. This is something that needs to happen. So this could just be even with dealing with a person in your life who you're tired of just lying to you all the time. You could be like, please give me the strength to move on and find someone who doesn't do this to me, who doesn't make me feel stupid, or doesn't make me feel like I'm not getting the full story, or it's something where you feel that you're being betrayed. And I feel like you're trying to find a way to get out of it, or trying to find a way to prove that this needs to end. Okay, so remember, this is also the season of karma, so you want to be very careful. It looks like we're walking on slippery slopes here. So we have 6 of Pentacles here, so this is giving and taking. This is karma, like I was just kind of saying, but this is also dealing with effort, I feel like, in relationships. This could also just be giving and sharing the wealth, sharing the material success, the material resources. What is this involving for Virgo? This could involve the Emperor. So this could be, for some reason I want to say Sagittarius, but this could definitely just be your spouse, or someone that has a little bit of control over you, or control, like if they say something, you're more likely to do it rather if someone else said to do it. So it doesn't have to be bad. They definitely know how to be nice about it. They're not trying to be overbearing, but this is someone that you respect, and I feel like you guys are learning to cooperate together. But I do think it took some time to really mentally go through that, and you had to learn how to need someone or need him in order for things to work out. But this Capricorn energy, or this Earth energy, is definitely saying that you're learning how to get things on your own, but you still have to be graceful about it, so keep that in mind. So 2 of Pentacles, we move into a time where you're trying to prioritize and make decisions on what is important over what is not important, or what is more important than the other. What does this involve for Virgo? What are we prioritizing? What are Virgos prioritizing? This is something that you've been trying to figure out for a long time, definitely. Because no cards are coming. Okay. So on one hand, I think you're trying to discover where your path is. And I think you're trying to go in the past and figure out where things went wrong. But while doing that, I feel like it's also making you feel a little bit vulnerable, or maybe just a little bored. In the situation that you're in now, because you're looking at the past, or you're looking at a different route that you're not in, a different situation, relationship, job. It's looking like the grass is greener on another side, right? But I feel like it's because someone did you wrong. You know, and it could have been a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but this could have also just been someone who is just kind of like, they kind of just get what they want for themselves, and then they just kind of leave you hanging. So I feel like you're kind of justified for trying to figure out how to get away from it, but at the same time, you may have some memories attached that make you feel like you can't move on just yet. But you know that they don't really deserve you, and you know what you're trying to accomplish. So now you have to figure out, are they worth it? Are they worth staying with? Or is this job worth staying with? Is this situation? It's like trying to figure out, should you stay or should you go? Or what's more important for what you want to have in success. Because I don't think it's necessarily a bad situation, but I do think it's like you feel like, well, if I stay here, I can't really elevate how I want to. So let's see. End of October. How are we ending off October? Oh. So a lot of communication. This is definitely when Scorpio season kicks in. And I feel like Scorpio season is going to be a pivotal moment for you, Virgo. It's going to be dealing with a lot of emotions tied to a lot of different things. And it could be things that you are kind of making up yourself, involving past situations or past disappointments or letdowns. Things that you're over, but things that you're kind of using to give you the strength and the direction to kind of create what you want to create, okay? So let's see what this all involves. So this is signifying definitely Scorpio season. This is also signifying transformation and a rebirth, definitely as a Virgo. This could also be a Scorpio coming in to say that you need to change. but I feel like you are definitely changing for the best. And here we have you at the bottom, Virgo, in reverse. So this means that either you are changing because you are not being the best Virgo that you could be, or this is also saying that you are changing and becoming more of a Virgo who wants to communicate more and be out there more and interact with other people more and go places more. Kind of being more in touch with things that are happening on the outside of your world. Yeah, so Scorpio season is also going to spark an unexpected change that doesn't really have much to do with you. I don't think you caused this. But I think it's also going to be able to make, it's going to either be at a place where it's lots of people that you know and you cherish, or it's going to be in a situation where it's just, you didn't expect it, but it was really fun. You made a lot of memories there. And also this could involve an earth sign that you really don't mess with, or maybe an earth sign who isn't as independent, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is someone who may be even like bossy or mean or not sharing their resources. But it's definitely involving an earth sign, and I feel like maybe even a fire sign is going to be around the situation, but there's definitely going to be a change in the beginning or in the Scorpio season when it begins. So right at the end of October. So you're definitely waiting on something at the end of October. So you're waiting on something, and for some of you, you may even know what you're waiting on. For some of you, you're just waiting on something to change, but you're not really sure what it is, and you're not really making movements yet. So let's see what this change you're waiting for is. Okay, so maybe you're waiting on a change and feeling confident. Maybe you feel like you don't have what it takes, or you don't have the things you need in order to combat something or to get over a certain situation. And this is something that you used to think about, but now I feel like you're not thinking about it as much anymore. Like you understand that there's other things to be thinking about. So what are Virgos thinking about now? What are they now thinking about? So now you're thinking about the signs that you physically see. Now you're starting to see things pick up. This is also like a lot of crazy energy. I feel like you're going to be definitely feeling energies pick up a lot and intensify a lot in your home life. In Scorpio season at the very, very end of October, moving into November. This is going to be involving maybe your home life, maybe secrets. This could involve fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or it just could be people doing things too fast, like fighting or doing actions that they'll regret later. This is also someone not making a move. So it could be just someone not showing passion, not showing any effort, or not showing any interest sexually towards someone. But again, there's still all of these crazy emotions tied to all these crazy factors. So that's probably why there's no movement being done, and all you can do is just kind of wait it out. But you're not stressed about it, but you do know that you just have to pay attention to the signs and wait it out. So how can we improve this situation so that it doesn't go crazy? So just stay peaceful at the end of October, okay? Know that anything that's happening, just try to keep the peace, maintain the peace. Don't sacrifice yourself, but at the very least maintain your peace so that you're able to move on, and so that, you know, when you move through Scorpio season, it won't be so crazy and you won't have to try to control your emotions so hard. It won't be as hard. You'll be able to stay contained, and you can also focus on your money instead. I also feel like that's something that you haven't been focusing on, and now you're ready to start. So I think things end off pretty well. It's kind of just about self-control as a Virgo, and kind of trying not to control others. Yeah, trying to keep the peace here. That's what we're focusing on. So peace and not controlling others, but also knowing when to do things for yourself, not asking others for any help either. Also, I mean, not necessarily not asking for help, but not asking for permission to do what you want to do. But it goes both ways. You can't tell anyone what to do as well. So learning how to have that peace and no fighting, and moving through these seasons efficiently without stirring up any drama. Yeah, so please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed what you heard. Also, let me know, how you felt about this, if anything are happening in your season right now, or in Libra season, I should say, and just how everything is happening. I'm love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, I will be one day. If you would like a personal reading, don't hesitate to contact me. I have all of my information down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, Virgo.